Hello! Welcome to my current beauty favorites. It's been a little while since I've done a video like this, but I'm excited because I feel I've got some really good stuff to share with you. Some things I've been just not able to put down, I'm always reaching for. And of course there are a few bits that not so much, didn't like it that much, and I'll share those with you as well. And we're gonna apply everything that I talk about today, and if we don't, we'll talk about it still. But I want to show you the products in action, so we'll kind of do it like a get ready with me, try on kind of sort of style. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing that I want to share with you that I think is just, yeah, it's that serious. I don't even have a word for it. Is this. It's a hair product and it's from Dyson. Okay, so really quick. I have had the Dyson blow dryer, the hair dryer, for 5 years now, give or take. I've had the Corral, this one, for 2 years now. So, you know, it's fair to say I'm a fan of Dyson, and I've been a fan. I have their vacuums, and I've been, you know, a Dyson fan for a long time. But this product in particular, it's been on my list. You know that never-ending list we all have of the things we want? Because, you know, there's no stopping a woman from shopping. It's just like, it's a known fact. So anywho, they came out with the limited edition color, but it's not a new product. It's just a limited edition color, packaging, all the things. So this is the complete. So you get all the things, all the fixins. You get a blow dryer pretty much. You get the different sized barrels. Okay. You get the 2 brushes. I've got some hair in there, so yes, I've been using it. And then you have the, if you want more volume and a nicer curl. This thing is amazing. Oh my gosh. The reason I held back from getting it for so long is because I already have the hairdryer. I already have the straightener. But there were just some attachments on this that for the longest time I said, damn, I know I would use that for this, and I know that would make it easier. You probably notice a little bit of a difference in my hair, and it's because I've been using this. I just love the way my hair looks and feels, and can we just take a moment, okay, for the convenience factor involved in this product, okay? So I first start off by giving myself a little rough dry. Snap on the, you know, the dryer, the hair dryer attachment. Give yourself a quick little blow dry, okay? Take that off. And then we'll go in with this attachment to kind of just comb out the kinks and the roots and just finish it up. And whenever you see my hair straight, kind of like that boring straight, for me it's boring. It's not boring. It's just like the quick, easy kind of thing. This is the attachment I use. It is so quick and easy, and my hair is dry in literally half the time. And it's so easy to use. It's kind of like, whoa, wow, thank you, Dyson. And then for like today, I did use this to kind of do this portion where it's not too much going on. But for the loose curls that I have, I use the larger attachment. If you want more defined curls, use the smaller attachment. The moment this limited edition color came out, I had to do it. I couldn't resist. That was it for me. It's a hair tool that's an investment, but I've had my blow dryer for 5+ years. I've had my Corral, which is a straightener, for 2+ years. This was just like a no-brainer for me. And, you know, you also do get warranty with Dyson Direct. You get a 2-year warranty. And, you know, it's just one of those things that I felt good about. I also have 2 daughters, so I have a lot of hair to do in my household. Yeah, the Dyson Airwrap, major hit. It's beautiful. It inspired my nail polish today. I'm going to talk about body care and skincare really quick, and then we'll get into demoing the rest of the favorites because there are some good ones that I want to share with you really quick. Let's start off with this. This is the OUAI hand wash. This is actually an exfoliating hand wash. It has little beads in it. And here's why it's a favorite. A couple of things. It smells really, really good. Okay, the packaging, I love how clean and simple and just, you know, that's just the whole vibe. But my youngest daughter, the first time she went in the bathroom and washed her hands, she was like, "What is this soap? It is so amazing. It had little balls in it and it made my hands feel really soft and extra clean. I am so excited. I can't wait to wash my hands again." That alone will make it a favorite for me. Beyond that, it's really cool. It's a gently exfoliating hand wash. It doesn't overly dry your hands. Sometimes when you exfoliate, you can kind of take away all the moisture. This doesn't do that. It's a nice hand wash. It's a simple little thing, but I like it a lot. Smells good, cleanses your hands, and it's a vibe just by the way it looks. And it's a win because my kid is like excited to wash her hands, you know, so that's a favorite. And I love that they offer the refills because you only buy this container once and then you just stock up on the refills. I mean, hello. So I really enjoyed that product from them. I'm a little not so much loving this next product. This is a candle from them. This too is such a vibe. I mean, it's this beautiful, weighty, very expensive looking candle. Here's the problem. It doesn't, I don't smell anything. I smell nothing when I'm, you know, when this is lit. I don't smell anything. And that's the purpose. This is a fragranced candle. I love candles. I mean, they set the mood. You know, I like having one going when I'm taking a bath. I love having one going when I'm getting ready. You know, you know, when I'm cooking, when I'm cleaning. I like having candles, you know. So I was really excited for this because I love the way it looks, but that's about it. This is purely now going to be for decoration. Because like even just smelling it like this, it barely smells like anything. So when I have it lit, it doesn't do anything. So, I mean, I love the way it looks, but that's pretty much it for me with this. Yeah. So this next product, I specifically went on the website to get a repurchase of something that I already use. I just was, you know, buying another one because I pretty much finished with it. And then I got some other things too, because you know what happens. But this was a new product. And I was just like, okay, let's try it. And wow, it surprised me at how much I actually like it. This is the Dr. Barbara Sturm body wash. Yeah, I know. I didn't know she had a body wash either. Again, packaging super sleek and simple. And you guys, she's coming out with hair care. I know. I'm already deep in SISLEY ritual hair care. And I mean, here I am already trying this. So we'll see. I will get to trying the Dr. Barbara Sturm hair care, but anyways, back to this. This body wash, there's something about this body wash that really took me by surprise because how many times have you used a body wash? No matter where it's from, high-end, drugstore, Target, you take a shower, you take a bath, you come out, your skin feels stripped, dry. You feel clean, I'm sure, but you don't feel comfortable. You have to immediately, you know, do your serums and do your lotions. No, it doesn't strip my skin. My skin feels nourished and it feels hydrated. I do believe that this has hyaluronic acid in it. It's got very nourishing properties. And remember, Dr. Barbara Sturm is all about the skin, okay? And I am all for taking care of my skin all over. This doesn't really have a fragrance or a scent. It's very it's just really good. And I like that it doesn't have a fragrance, because a lot of times fragrances can be irritating. Fragrances can strip your skin a little bit more. This really, really, yeah. I did get a sample of, a good size sample of the anti-aging body cream. That was a big no. That did nothing. I felt like I was just putting water, like it absorbed and then it was done. It didn't do anything. This was a major hit. And I really hope I can get like a super big jumbo size of this. You guys probably know that about me now. If I like something, I want the biggest size you have. In a haul video, I shared that I picked up this little set. It was like a little, I want to say like a gift set, but more for me like a trial set. Let me try it in the small size before I commit. Of all the products, I can figure out what I want. But that was like honestly the best thing I ever did, because it gave me the opportunity to try this brand, to see what I would want, because these are types of products that I want to use and have in my bathroom all the time. These are kind of like staples for body care. So let's start off with the stuff that I liked, and then I'll tell you the stuff that wasn't that great. It was okay type of thing. The body serum. Wow, this is really good. Just like our face, we love to pamper and serums and oils and potions. I carry that all the way over to my whole entire body because I want it all to match, you know? So it's nice that there's particular products for that for the body. So this, I love the texture. This is something that I like to put on when I'm still a little bit damp. I'm not completely dry. It allows it to absorb better in and, you know, work better. It's very nourishing and hydrating. It does have hyaluronic acid, so it's going to plump your skin. You're going to just feel really good. So it's like, I come out of my shower, I don't feel dry because I just used my Dr. Barbara Sturm body wash. I have my body a little damp. I go in with my necessary serum. Yes, I pamper myself. At the end of the day, you know, with everything going on in our lives, it's nice to have, even if it's a 5-minute thing, do it. You will thank yourself. Just do it. So really love that body serum. Follow it up with their body lotion. This is so nice too. I do believe that they're both unscented, which personally I prefer for like my body care. The body lotion is really nice. It pairs well with the serum. So you put on the serum, then you go in with the lotion. I have mixed the two. I've put like a pump of the serum and then I put a little bit of the lotion, just mix it together and just go, because I didn't have time. The kids are screaming. The husband's hungry. I got to make dinner. The dogs want to go out. You know, life is happening. The body lotion is nicely hydrating. It's not too rich where you feel greasy, but it's moisturizing enough to where your skin feels hydrated and comfortable and you feel good. You feel good. So really, really like these. They pair well together. I have already ordered the full size. The two other products that didn't really blow me away to make me want to purchase them in full size, and it's not that they were bad, they were just okay. You know, was the body wash and the exfoliator. The exfoliator, I don't feel that it exfoliated me, and you got to be careful with exfoliating now because you will get micro tears and that's not good, and you don't want to over exfoliate and really strip and hurt your skin either. But this, for what it's supposed to do, I didn't feel it did it for me. Just plain and simple. And that's okay, because there's plenty of other exfoliating products that we can try, right? So that's that, plain and simple. And then the body wash. Here's the problem. Coming from using this, the Dr. Barbara Sturm body wash, this was just like, oh. I mean, look, I did use a good amount of it. Okay, I did use a good amount of it. I've given it a fair shot. But coming from using the Dr. Barbara Sturm body wash to this, it's such different products. I have no interest in this product. Like, I've lost complete interest in it. And I kept trying to use it. Just because it feels like a typical body wash. I don't feel like I'm getting any benefit from it. I feel a little stripped when I use it. So I just really prefer the Dr. Barbara Sturm over this. And of the set, these two products just, they're okay, but didn't love them. Wasn't over the moon. Yeah. I received an amazing PR package from Cosbar. Cosbar is one of my favorite retailers, you know, for online luxury beauty and such. And they do have actual stores, but they sent me an amazing package filled with so many amazing products. But I just want to share this one with you because, like, it does not leave me. It's the BioEffect Micellar Cleansing Water. I have used the Bioderma cleansing water for a really long time. Like, I really like that pump that it offers because it's really convenient and it's really good. But I find this BioEffect Micellar water to just do something a little extra. I feel it's a little bit more gentle, and I feel my skin feels a little different than it does from the other micellar waters that I've used. And this might be why. Okay, we love good marketing, okay? This is said to have geologically filtered Icelandic water. Okay, enough said. But look, take that away for just a second. This is very effective, you know, at removing your makeup. And, you know, it comes with the little hole on the top. It's very effective at removing makeup. It's very gentle on the eye area. And I like how my skin does not feel stripped, dry, doesn't feel like there's a film or a layer on top of it when I use this. And for as much as I use it, I feel that I have quite a bit of product left in there still. I like it a lot. I like this a lot. When Chantecaille had their Sylvie birthday 30% off sale, I went ahead and ordered myself some skincare that I have really been wanting to try. This is the Vital Essence from Chantecaille. It's like a gel texture, so it feels very lightweight, but all at the same time being super hydrating. This is something I've been using non-stop, night and day. I use this during the day, and I can skip moisturizer. Just, I could probably go in with an extra pump or two, or you use a little bit less and you can also go in with your, you know, your regular moisturizer. My skin's getting on so well with this, and I love the option of the days where I don't want to use moisturizer. I just want to kind of slap this on and then go in with my SPF. I can do that. Or if I want to go in with a little bit less and then go in with my other moisturizer, I can do that. It's amazing. And when I had first shared this with you, you guys asked for an update. So here's your update. As you can see, we were loving it. Loving it very much. It's really good. Let's get into some makeup, and I'm gonna go in order of application because we're gonna put everything on and such. So let's start off with primers. Primers that I keep reaching for. Yes, before I even share the others, I still love my Chantecaille very, very much. Still love this very, very much. This is not something I find to be overly mattifying, overly drying. It does take down your shine, but it does also put good moisture back in your skin. So these two primers that I'm going to share with you, I'm going to do half and half. See if you can even tell the difference. I just really enjoy them both, and I want to share them both with you. Let's start off with the Dr. Barbara Sturm. This is the anti-aging primer. Enough said. You know, I'm slowly introducing more anti-aging products into my routine in just general overall. Look, prevention's always better, okay? I'm one step ahead. Trying to be, at least, you know? Here is her texture, okay? It's not a heavy feeling type product, and it gives a little bit of radiance. You just look very nourished, hydrated. Your skin feels amazing, looks nice and supple, okay, which we love. And it just allows my makeup products to apply on top beautifully, smoothly. It's not something that has a heavy fragrance to it. I really enjoy the radiance that it gives to my skin. It's nothing over the top. Ow. You guys don't understand. I have so many pillows that I have to sit on. Short people problems, but okay. All right, let me get in frame. It's not overly radiant. It just gives you that very healthy, like you have healthy skin. I drank my water, you know, type of product. So the next primer, and the one we'll apply on the other side of the face, is from Lemia. This is their Perfecting Primer. Whoa. This gives a soft blur to your skin. It hydrates, it plumps, and it's a very lightweight consistency as well, which is nice because you can use this as like a moisturizer if you'd like. You'll get nice hydration. This one has a little light scent to it. Not heavily. It doesn't have that Lemire fragrance scent to it at all, thankfully. So right away, can you see the difference? Can you see the Dr. Barbara Sturm? It's more of an illuminating primer. And then on the Lemire side, it looks more smooth. It's not matte, but it's just a little bit smoother and a little soft blur to it. So primer's been applied. I like to just let it sit for a moment. In that time, let's talk eyeshadows. There have been some good ones. I'm going to start off with the Christian Dior Holiday Atelier of Dreams eyeshadow. What is this? 5 color? Wait, what is it called? 5 Couleur Couture eyeshadows. This one, oh my goodness. This is beautiful. In my dedicated video to this, I asked you guys, I was like, when's the last time you used the silver eyeshadow? I know that I have not used one in a while. Somehow, Dior put a silver in this eyeshadow palette and made it wearable. And so beautiful. As much as I would love to wear silver every single day, I do have the ability to create everyday looks with this palette. And that's what I love about it most. The next eyeshadow that I have just been reaching for, because it's so easy to work with and so easy to create very beautiful everyday looks, is my Westman Atelier. This is the Rendezvous iPods. This color story. Thank you, Gucci Westman, for giving us this beautiful green and this beautiful, it's like a pinky champagne. And yes, do you see that pan? I know. I've hit pan a little. Yeah. You know, it's like, I buy a lot of makeup, but I also use it. And then this color frappe, it's the perfect color to describe it and name it. Do you see how beautiful that color story is? And then just all together, I cannot stop using this and I love it. This next one, I feel like you already know that I really like it, but I want to tell you because if you don't know, you need to know. This was designed to be soft, make you look like you were out in the snow, a little flush, a little frost, just that beautiful Tom Ford, okay? The Naked Pink. And I have been going into this shade right here for highlight. Every single time I reach for this quad, I'm always going into this one for highlight. So, beautiful. All of the shades are beautiful. This one, it does absolutely nothing. I mean, why? I hate it, but I'll take the other 3. They are so beautiful. I reach for this palette so much because it gives me that very effortless makeup look, and it wears, the shadows wear so beautifully. And every single time I wear this eyeshadow palette on my eyes, my husband has something to say in the best way ever. That's my hype man. Appreciate you. Now, let's get into the eyeshadow of the month. The eyeshadow palette of the month is from ZEESEA. This is the palette we're going to create our look with today. And I want to say thank you to all of you that supported me when I shared this palette with you and made purchases. This was sent to me. And I'm so happy because it was not a brand that I had ever heard of, but I'm so happy that I tried it. I'm so happy that you guys tried it. And it's one of those palettes that I know that I'm always going to be able to create a beautiful look with. So I'm actually going to prime my lids really quick with my Chantecaille. It has skincare properties to it, so it smooths your lids. It feels very comfortable. Make sure I'm in frame. There we go. Going into that shade right there. I'm going to start with that. Blend that directly in the crease. The shadows are very soft. They're very easy to blend. I'm going to go into this shade here. Put that one all over the lid. Do you see how easy that just applies and blended on the lid? Yes, please and thank you. And then what I like to do now is I like to just take my finger and go into this shade right here. This shade right here. It's an interesting texture, but look how pretty. And then I just pat that right. And I'm patting it very lightly because I just want a little light sparkle. Nothing over the top, just a little light sparkle. You can definitely apply this like a normal shadow and get more. I prefer just tapping it on top of this and giving myself a little soft, you know, a little sparkle. Just grabbing the lightest shade in the palette for my brow bone highlight. A lot of days I don't wear foundation. I'll just wear the primer and a little concealer and go. But when I do reach for a foundation-esque product that's not a skin tint, the Yibu Beauty is still my go-to everyday tinted moisturizer. Love it. It's just an enhance your skin type of gig. But when I want a little bit more, I'm reaching for my Powder foundation, or I'm reaching for my Westman Atelier Vital Skin foundation stick. For today, I'm going to use my Illuminate. What I love most about this powder foundation is it just blurs you. And it just looks like skin, even though it's a powder. It doesn't, you don't look dry. You don't look cakey. I avoid my under eye because I'm going to put concealer there and I don't need to put product, you know, to layer on top for no reason. But it just wears so beautifully and looks so natural, and it blurs you and smooths you. It's a no fuss type of product. And I love that creams and everything works with and on top of it like it was my skin. Yet my forehead has been a little dry, and even though it's a powder foundation, it doesn't you know, make my skin feel any more dry. Do you see how the powder foundation it just looks like skin? Just looks like smoothed skin. And especially on my forehead that has been a little more dry. Hello. I do, ever since I've got it, I'm reaching for this a ton, and it's by Haley's Beauty. This is a brand I actually was introduced to by Britt Clark. This is more of a full coverage concealer, and it's also a little blurring. But she's really good, like really good. I love this concealer. It is medium tan. It's so tiny. It's very tiny, but medium tan is the color. For a full coverage concealer, it just doesn't look full coverage, because sometimes when you hear full coverage, you feel that it's going to be like heavy or cakey. No, this is so beautiful and pretty. And that was a pretty light layer. I like that this concealer wears so well for long periods of time. I am up very early every single day, and I need products that are going to, you know, wear with me all day. It's my little sunspot. Cover him right up. Look at that under eye. It's gorgeous. Look at that under eye. We're gonna fix you, okay? I love it. Ever since I got this, I can't stop using it. I have been a fan of By Terry for a very long time, and this is a product that I don't typically enjoy products like this, palettes like this, I should say, because when you are using a face palette, because that's what this is the Hyaluronic Hydra face palette. Whenever you're using a face palette, go into the shade here. I always find with face palettes, you're not always going to use the entire thing. Okay? There's always going to be something in there that you're not going to want to use. This is the exception. I use every single one of these powders in this face palette. And what I really love most, and I think is the most practical and was a brilliant idea, was the fact that they threw in a little bronzing shade in there, because now you literally have everything all in one. And I love that. So lightweight. It is that Hyaluronic Hydra powder formula. If you're unfamiliar with that, it's a powder that hydrates in the most beautiful way. It doesn't enhance you in any way. You just look amazing. Most days, I then will go in with this powder and just dust it all over, but because I'm wearing powder foundation, I don't need to do that. I can go into the lightest shade to brighten my under eye a little bit more, and then the bronzer. Fantastic. I've done a dedicated video. You're definitely interested in this, check it out. All right, let's finish up these eyes. I'm going to go into the lightest shade from my ZEESEA palette. Use that as inner corner highlight. Yes, that is the matte shade we used on the brow bone. Their mattes are incredible. I'm going to grab that same shade we used in the crease and apply that on my lower lash line. I'm grabbing the Chantecaille eye kajal. I'm going to put that in the waterline. Super creamy pencil, and it's a very traditional shade. It's in black. Grabbing a brush to kind of smudge. I'm going to apply this very rough little shape on the eye, and then I'm going to blend it with my brush. This has kind of been my go-to. It's a little bit more forgiving than using a, like, let's say a felt tip liner. And it's nice, and it gives a very soft little wing to your eye, and it's a lot easier. Let's say if you're not in the mood to pull out your felt tip, or if you're newer to doing wing liner. This is a lot easier, a little more forgiving. You have a little more time. I'm going to touch up my eyebrows really quick, and I'm going to share with you my favorite eyebrow products. I feel like I've been trying a lot of eyebrow pencils. The ones that have stuck out recently are this is not new, but this is the Chantecaille Waterproof Brow Definer, and then the Gucci this is another waterproof these letters are so small. High precision natural finish eyebrow. You guys, eyebrow pen. These two. The Chantecaille reminds me of my Tom Ford brow sculptor a lot, because it's got that angled tip. Whoa. That's the Chantecaille. Okay, it's got that angled tip. And then the Gucci also has an angled tip. I think I'm having an angled moment. The Gucci's always also angled. Hello, speak. The Gucci's also angled, but smaller. And for me, because my brows are quite sparse, they both actually work really good, because with the angle, you can kind of just turn it to the angled side and do your flicks, you know, and create hair-like strokes. Or you can just fill it in like I do. Like normal. It's a little bit bigger, but I can still have good control and fill in where I need. I went in with a forever favorite, the Fossil's Longest Lash Mascara. This is the mascara with the peptides in it to help your lashes grow and to be strong. And yes, my lashes have grown and my lashes are strong, and that's why I continue to use it and repurchase it. Thank you so much. Okay, so let me share with you this bronzing combo that I cannot stop doing. And I have shared it a couple of times, and a few of you have tried it and you love it too. And I love that so much. So I use a cream and then a powder. Yes, on top of my powder foundation, and it It looks amazing. So I use the Chantecaille Radiance Gel Bronzer. This one. This is something I use when I do a full face, and this is something I use when I don't really wear any makeup. Because you can just use a little bit less to have a softer effect, or you use more. So I first go in with the gel bronzer and blend it with my sponge. I love the color. The color is so pretty. Here, let me show you how it looks on the skin. Even over that powder foundation. There's no weirdness or anything. You see? And it still gives that beautiful bronzed warmth without it being weird in any way. Just looks really nice on the skin. All on its own, the Chantecaille Radiance Gel Bronzer looks fantastic. I just feel this just brings it. And it just wears better, looks better, and this is my jam. So I use the Real Bronzer in the shade Serena. It's the lighter of the two. This has a little bit of radiance to it, but in the most beautiful, flattering way. And when paired with this, it just looks amazing. It wouldn't be a Mo video if my dogs weren't barking, right? I love that it brings more radiance on the skin and it just melds into your skin so beautifully. It wears so good, and that's why I love it so much. And I love that you guys are loving this combo as well. It makes me feel very proud. Okay, now blush. I have been going really crazy with blush, and I just want to say this. I love all my blushes. I do, because I've been really enjoying my blushes. Now, with that said, I completed my collection of the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate blushes. And each week on Tom Ford Tuesday, I've been, you know, incorporating a new one, trying another one until I have used them all. I don't have a favorite. That's not fair. Don't do it. I don't have a favorite. I like them all. It's the formulation. They are a softer powder, and it's a duo. So one is a matte and one is got a little more of a glow, shimmer-esque, but not a shimmer that looks bad. It's a shimmer that just adds a glow with the flush of color. Kind of like the bronzer that we're wearing right now. So I love that. Love that so much. And what I really, really enjoy, and what made me purchase all of them, is the fact that not only do I technically have 3 different products in one, because I can use that one and that one or mix, I also get long wear with the formula. It wears all day. And again, I need products that will ride with me all day. All day. I'm an early bird. I'm up super early. I need this stuff to last me all day, and these last. The color stays all day. No patchiness. It doesn't fade, because blush typically is the first to fade with your makeup. These hold up so well. But I do also have another blush that I don't seem to shut up about, and that is my Hermès. And the shade in particular, because I have a few of these, but the shade in particular that I need to use on my face every day is Rose Tan. And we're just going to apply, and we'll apply a Tom Ford on the other side. This too is another formula that I feel really looks amazing on the skin and wears beautifully throughout the whole entire day. Now, the shade I'm going to use today is Explicit Flush. This is one of the newer ones that I picked up, because I had purchased 3 at first, and then I went back and bought the other 3, and this is of the newer ones. This is one of them. So I just mix the two. Just go right down the middle. And you want to tap off the excess, because, yeah, it's a little intense. I like to go in with less at first and build her up. But I do love the soft flush that I can do as well. So Explicit Flush on this side and Rose Tan from Hermès on this side. A lot of times when I do my makeup, because my blushes and my bronzers have a little bit of a glow to them, I can totally skip a dedicated highlight and be okay with it. But when I do reach for highlight, when it's not my Westman Atelier Lit Up Stick and Lit, I am reaching for something new and something that Chantecaille did send over to me with the holiday collection. It is this beauty. Oh my gosh, you guys, the packaging. The packaging. But this is a highlighter that I can't even use a lot because it's quite intense. And I like that. And I feel like this formulation is beautiful. And it's definitely something that I'm going to have for a while. It's very beautiful on the skin. And like I said, you can definitely intensify it and all of that, but this was such a gorgeous collection. Stunning. Such a beautiful collection. Look at the little pouch. You guys know how I feel about my pouches. Westman Atelier has done it again with the lip suede. She came out with this limited edition one in like a barrier format of Color Story. Did a dedicated video to this. But the thing about it that I really enjoy most is I feel like it's the most universal in the fact that you have berries, pinks, nudes, and a red. Yes, please. This is so stunning. I literally will never have the exact same lip look when I reach for this palette because I get to mix and create and have fun. And that is also what I love about makeup, period. It's just the creative aspect of it. And the formulation on these is amazing. It's a matte, but it's so lightweight and nourishing all at the same time. Absolutely beautiful. There was one lipstick this month that really took me by surprise and like it blew me away. And at this point, I wear this to dinner with my husband all the time. Like I will make my makeup looks to go with this lip. And I am not a bold lip person. I am a nude girl or give me my glosses. But there's just something about this formula and finish and this color in particular that just works. And I think it's absolutely beautiful. And I was on and on about it in the video. It's from the Christian Dior Atelier of Dreams collection. This is the 862 Winter Poppy. And the finish is a velvet. Why has no one told me about these velvet lipsticks from Christian Dior? Oh, I mean, oh my gosh. Yeah, she's been getting lots of love. Let me get a mirror because, you know, bolder colors, you gotta be a little careful. I love this formula. I have already ordered a few other colors in this formula because this formula, the perfect description is velvet. Like that's just the best way to describe it. But it's the comfortable factor for me. It's so comfortable. Isn't it beautiful? Like, and I'm not a bold lipstick person. You guys know this. You guys know this. So here is our finished look using all of my current beauty favorites. You guys, I do have a code, so you guys can save a little something if you choose to shop ZEESEA. This palette's stunning. It's very wearable, but you do have those pops. Check out the dedicated video if you want to know more. But this has just been my more so go-to look. It's very practical, very easy, and the formulation on the shadows are fantastic. I'm curious, what have you been loving? Comment down below. Thank you so much for spending some of your time with me today. Don't forget to give today's video a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe if you haven't. Stay beautiful. I'll see you soon. Bye.